Okay, new trade day, Wednesday, 4/8 is the setup day. Now, yesterday we had our blow-off move and it already came back down. So this could be looking at a short. Let's pause just real quick because we had our blow-off here, okay, and the rest of the move here. Now, this is a 4-hour pop out that we went above, and I see this little rejection here. So we might be looking for shorts. Also, this was a high move to come back into the channel, but it dipped low before going back into the channel. So I'm thinking it's got to clear this out before it can continue on. Man, that is confusing because now you have a high and a low. Oh, but the most recent one was a low. Let's hit pause here with a pop out, just like that. Okay. Went back up. This could be, looks like first leg W, which we might be looking for longs. But I'm not super convinced just yet because now we're going back above the 50, staying in our channel. So this opening high looks like it's holding. And since this is already pushing up towards the top of the V-bands, I'm looking at longs. I'm seeing this W formation here. So now we're in our trade window and there's another smaller channel. I'm going to wait for this move to be done. I believe, yep, right there. Okay, so there is the green red cross I'm looking for. So that is my confirmation here to go long. So I'm going to enter my long trade here. And why, you might ask? Well, because I have pop outs here to the low, they're just little pop outs. This is an expansion pop out high. So this was actually a move long and then it came back down, but these lows are holding. So you're making lower lows or higher lows. I mean, really, if you have 3 shark fins like that, there's a fun entry right there. Okay. And so for this one is a little bit hard to see. So one of the best things you can do if it's hard, because if you took a short here, I would not blame you. This right here, this looks like the perfect short. And I would not blame you for this one if you took this short, okay? So this is where we want to go over to our GU for confirmation. So here in GU, we have this low held, this low right here at the open, and this low right here looks like so far it's holding. So the only thing holding me back is that I want to make sure that this low holds, okay? And you can see here in TDI, if we were to make this bigger, here is the first low. And this second low is already not popping out and it's within the bands, confirming for me that this move is going to go north. And then you also have the bigger 800 just at that angle north, okay? Let's check DXY. I do have DXY flip so that it matches. And again, we do have this low that's holding, okay? And it's making a higher low with TDI making this W formation. Now, you might ask, why is this not an M formation? Well, because this one is higher, okay? If this was an M formation, this M would have to be lower than this M. This M would have to be lower than this M, okay? But if you look at your W's, this W is higher than this W, or this low, okay? This low is higher than this low and this low. And because you have this big 800 EMA going north. Even though I know the smaller ones are pointing down or flattening, like I said, this one would have been a tricky one. Yeah, man, that would have been hard because you even have your pop out here, and that's a lower M inside the bands. I mean, that would have been a short trade to take. But the main reason why is because of this, okay? Because of how previous day ended here. That is the big clue on why I am not looking for shorts and why I am looking for longs. So let's finish putting our trade in at 300 and 150. There's a few other nuances here too that we're not going to go into today. So I'm just trying to show you the simple ones that I can share with you on this quick video. All right, let's see how this plays out. And another W as it reclaims the 50 and stays above. Beautiful. Stops at this daily pop out, okay? Interacts with it, acts as resistance, but then ultimately takes over it and boom, you are in profit. Okay, excellent. Okay, I'm going to include that trap so you can see it. All right, there you are. There is your most perfect trade entry for our 3x30 style on Wednesday, 4/8. Take a snapshot and add it to your trade library.